Power of social media at times is simply unfathomable.
Say some words. Say some words.
A shoe in time makes the whole world go round.
There we go.
Levels on levels on levels I am, but yeah, y'all thinking y'all better. I ain't fucking with these haters right now, they just hang on my neck like a shackle. Trying to drag me down into the dirt like a dog.
No more bread.
No more bread?
Oh, there's bread right there.
We'll see. There's always bread. There's always bread.
No, that's not one you have a chance.
No, break it.
I will.
Break it.
I will.
If I break your head.
What would you do?
What will I do? I'll break your head. I'm just kidding. I love my sister. See tears coming out of my eyes. I love my it's like my sister abuses me and shit. What is up, guys? Today is Thursday morning. Yes, it is Thursday morning, and this is the first video you're seeing of me. It's been a while since I spoke to the camera. It's been pretty busy the last few days, so this is week 8. A lot of assignments to do. I had an MCQ on Tuesday and it was pretty tough. A lot of people were complaining, but it was alright. It went alright. I've had pre-interview presentations. So these are just events where I suppose the big 4 companies like EY, Deloitte, etc. will just host events essentially, and they will invite the different people, the different applicants who are applying for the positions to come there, you know, speak to some of the staff there to hear a bit about the company. They're all initially trying to sell themselves, but at the same time, it gives us a great chance to see the culture of the company. And it's actually kind of impacted who I wouldn't mind working for. So that was on all day yesterday, so that was Wednesday, on all day Wednesday. And that's also gonna be on today. So I've got one this evening, and it's about 3 hours long. So, you know, they're quite long, to be honest. Yeah, in addition to that, I've got an assignment due today. That's nicely done and finished. I'm gonna submit that earlier on. And then I've got lectures and another group meeting for another assignment, which I've done my part for. So it's been pretty busy. So this video is gonna be different. It's gonna be more so it's gonna be about me, you know. It'll be about 1/2 of the Aderogbas, or 1/4, since there's 4 children. But in terms of our YouTube channel, it'll be about me as opposed to Isaiah. So the title will probably be, you know, the story of Isaac Aderogba, or off the cuff Isaac Aderogba, something along those lines. But yeah, just to give you an update on where I am currently. I am currently a 4th year business and law student studying at UCD. So that course has really kind of equipped me with the financial and literacy, I suppose, strengths of a business degree. But it's also given me a very kind of legal, strong background. So I am grateful. I am so appreciative of that course and the opportunities that have been provided for me through doing that. And that kind of ties into my story of how I actually got into the course, but I'll talk about that in a minute. In addition to that, I'm working part-time in Next, so I could be working probably 2 to 3 days a week sometimes. If I'm lucky, I'll be working once a week, which is really nice. But I'm working there part-time, working there for about 3 years, so it's been working there for a while. And in addition to that, there's Break Beyond Sportswear. You guys already know about that one. And there's A&A Fitness. So I know Isaiah's been kind of hinting, or he talked to you about like a new idea that's in the works. And that's just really an extension of A&A Fitness. So Isaiah's really taking the lead with Break Beyond Sportswear at the minute. And I'm kind of just really poking holes into this idea. And I've contacted a developer or a computer scientist. He got a 1-1 in his degree, and it's funny because I met him while working at Next, which just kind of highlights the benefits and importance of doing things that may not initially seem very attractive, because there can be opportunities in that long term. So yeah, I've contacted him, he's contacted his friend, so it's looking cool. But my story, the story of Isaac Aderogba, to be continued. It's like, what? It's like, what? Oh, I just need some water. H2O, as my brother always does. He says, that's some good H2O. That's some good aqua.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry.
Should we finish at like 11?
Does mom need to come in here?
Do you need to come in here? Recording.
I'll be done in 5 minutes. If you don't want to catch yourself on camera, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Okay. Don't worry. New fridge soon, eh? New fridge soon.
Why paying?
What money do I have? Take note of your bigger brother. He has no money. Following his footsteps. But let me finish this video anyway. Let me finish this. So the story about Isaac Aderogba. So my story starts, like, I suppose the important bits start around the Leaving Cert time period. So the 2 subjects, or the 3 subjects that I chose were accountancy, business and biology. I did exceptionally in accountancy and business, so I've got a real affinity for that. And biology, I did quite well in that. I thought I'd do better, but you know, it just didn't happen. But I still have a huge interest in biology, which kind of is probably the reason why I read a lot of exercise science literature, and I really enjoy digging into the science of exercise. That's probably just from that biology background. But yeah, my choices in secondary school were heavily influenced by my older brother, Isaiah. Pretty much, I'm sure that he did the exact same thing. I saw the grades that he was getting with accountancy and business, and I thought that'd be something that I'd be interested in. So that's why I took those, you know, extra subjects, modules, whatever you want to call them. Prior to that, I would have been very much influenced by my other brother. So my other brother's name is Israel, or...
Say some wise. Say some wise.
A shoe in time makes the whole world go round.
Tux. Yeah, so for junior cert I chose technical graphics and art. So very different to business and accounting. What's up, G? Look, everyone's interrupting me today, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's very different to that accountancy and business that I followed through with. So naturally, I was very introverted in my time in secondary school. And I met PJ and became really close friends with PJ around 3rd to 4th year. So that's when it really began. Everyone's just, I can't even tell what I'm saying. I can't even tell what I'm saying. I can't even tell what I'm saying.
You did the film in the kitchen, man.
What else am I gonna film? The sitting room?
You did it before.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't film it. Yeah, let me take you to the sitting room, guys. Mom's in the sitting room?
Yeah.
Gee.
I'll be done now.
It's okay, man. Not your fault, pussy. It ain't your fault. Do you want me to make it your fault? Oh, you missed the bin, man. You're looking at catching on camera. You disgrace. You big fool, you. You're a big fool as well. You're a big fool, you. They're all big fools. Except me. I'm not the fool. I'm the man. So yeah, I was very introverted in secondary school and met PJ. He's very extroverted as a person, as you've probably seen. He's the one doing that singing performance in the last video. So I suppose I kind of rubbed off him he became more extroverted as a person, and I kind of made him a bit more studious. I hope so anyways. But yeah, that's what happened during secondary school. I did the Leaving Cert. I got 475 points, and I don't care about how many points I got anymore. It used to be a real self-conscious thing for me, in that I didn't get as much as the people who I'm currently in my course with, but I don't give a shit. So 475 points, it fell below the entry requirements for my course, but I was lucky enough to have access to something called the Higher Education Access Route. So that essentially allows you to go into college getting less points than that you had for the course, for a variety of reasons. That could be, living in a poor socioeconomic background, not having enough financial kind of assistance in order to get good grades and stuff, and going to a DESH skill, so just be a disadvantaged skill. So those are all benefits afforded to me as a result of the HAIR program. And the reason I did it was something that my older 2 brothers had done. If you do have the opportunity to do something like that, which does grant you support, you will be a fool not to take it. And I know there's so many people in my course, in secondary school, that actually didn't apply for the HAIR program, even though they were well eligible for it as well. So I don't know who watches these videos, but if you are in that age bracket, then definitely give it a look in, because if you are eligible for it, then take every opportunity to do it. So that was the HAIR program that got me into UCD, Business and Law, which is my first choice. And why business and law might be the question. Why did I choose business and law? And just like everyone else, I didn't know what I wanted to do. That was pretty much it. So my choice was heavily influenced by Suits. I don't know if you know that TV show or the Netflix series. Yeah, I watched Suits. I was like, lawyers look pretty cool. I already have a natural affinity for business. business and law seemed like a great option. And I also knew that it was widely broad, so I'd have a lot of opportunities if I did want to pursue law or if I did want to pursue the business field. During my time in university, I got involved in a lot of different things. And 2 projects especially were, I suppose, influenced by the fact that I got in through the hair program. So I worked with the UCD Access Centre. So it's essentially an initiative where, and I know Lena talked about this, it's essentially an initiative where you go out to secondary schools, you give presentations on the importance of college, you give them presentations on study skills, work habits that you've developed as a person. And like that was great because I was feeling like I was having a very tangible effect on my own community, and I was also improving my presentation skills and how I spoke, becoming more and more extroverted as a result. So that was one of the initiatives I did. I did that for 3 years actually, so a ton of experience was gained doing that. In addition to that, I worked for a charity called the Solace Project, and I don't know what district in Dublin that was in, but they were hugely disadvantaged. And it really puts it into perspective because those students were disadvantaged, or those kids were disadvantaged, they were around 8 to 12 years old, and I actually had it quite good. So it's really kind of given me this kind of perspective in terms of everything I do. Appreciate everything, always be grateful, keep a gratitude journal if that helps. But I worked there for 4 weeks. I had a real impact there and I just loved every minute of it. So working with kids, kind of teaching them, taking them out on different events and stuff, it was really nice. So Break Beyond started in the second year, Break Beyond started in the summer of second year, and that was because I didn't get an internship. So at the time, a lot of people were getting internships very early because they had connections. If you're aware, then you'll realize that in college, the majority of internships you'll get will be in your, penultimate year. So the year before your last. So I didn't get an internship that year, so I decided, since I had a lot of free time that summer, to start the project, which became out to be Break Beyond. And so much experience gained through doing that, so much more than any internship would have given me, and that's the truth. But yeah, a year later, I went to Belgium. So I went to Belgium for Erasmus, spent 5 months there. And this story is interesting because I actually didn't have the French grades to be allowed to go to Belgium originally. I liaised with the coordinator. I went off and I did extra education at a place called Alliance Française, and then I ultimately got the grades I needed to go to France, or to go to Belgium in a French-speaking country. So that kind of put in perspective that if you want something, you'll try hard enough to get it. So that's what I wanted, and I tried to get it, and it happened. So that was Belgium, 5 months there. So many great relationships, great friendships that were made there. Hugely appreciative of that again. Came back on the summer, didn't do an internship again because I did come back a tiny bit late, and I also wanted to do the personal trainer and gym instructor course. So you'd have seen that because that will actually have been documented in this journey. It's so exciting that I'm able to document this stuff now, so I actually don't have to give you the full background. So this is currently where I am, guys. In terms of where my mindset is right now, recently I've just been really battling with myself in terms of, do I want to pursue a graduate job, or do I want to try and give this entrepreneurship thing a whack and give it a go? And what's really ultimately made my decision for me is, obviously I see these 2 paths ahead of me, and I want to take the harder route. So I know the harder route would be to take that graduate job, to gain that experience. Like I said, the only reason that I have that developer friend to reach out to is because I actually worked with him during Next, and we built like a very strong friendship at that period. So I think there's way more opportunities if you take the harder route. I talked about this in another video, that growth only comes through struggle. So yeah, I think that's where the future is looking for Isaac Aderogba right now. That's my story. I know this video was a tiny bit different. If there's any questions you have in relation to my story, like, I'm completely gonna answer anything, so I'll just reply in the comments or whatever. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It is different. The vlog content is coming back soon. I'm going to encourage Isaiah to do one of these videos as well, so you can get a real insight into his journey, and it kind of, I don't know, allows you guys to get to know us a bit better. I want to get to know you guys. If you watch the video, leave a comment. I would love to hear your story. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Gonna go eat, put this vlog up, and then get ready for college. And I haven't been to the gym in about 7 days. What are you doing, Isaac? What are you doing?